Hi everyone and welcome back to your Understanding Culture, Society and Politics subject. This is still your instructor, Mr. Trip Anthony E. Ramos. And for this session, we will be talking about education, social and political stratification. Okay, so first let's go ahead and talk about education. So definitely, education is the social institution that formally socializes members of the society. It also refers to the process through which skills, knowledge, and values are transmitted from the teachers to the learners and vice versa, of course. No? So definitely, if we're talking about education, okay, so it formally socializes the members of the society. No, sinasabi rito na definitely ang mga tao, no, they are being informed, they are being they are being given the opportunity and they are being given the avenue so that they will be able to interact with other members of the society while they are learning. And take note that if we're talking about education, this is also a process in which yung iniisip na mga skills, yung iniisip na talino at even yung mga values, they are being transmitted from the teachers to the learners. Kaya nga hindi ba, no, kapag alimbawa pumapasok kayo sa inyong mga klase, you're already longing for that knowledge. You are already longing for that skills and values na in-anticipate nyo from the teacher, no, or from your instructor. So definitely, no, sa bawat papasok kayo, you would really want na mayroong ma-impart sa inyo. Hindi ba? Hindi ba, say for example sa isang klase, no, excited kang pumasok or excited kang umattend ng klase kung alam mo na maraming maitatransmit sa iyo or maraming kang matututunan sa isang subject compared sa, say for example, kung hindi halimbawa nagtatransmit ng knowledge yung teacher, no? Why? It is simply because you would want to enjoy the process of education in which natatransmit nga yung skills, yung knowledge, and even yung values from the teachers or the instructors to the learners. Okay? So there are different types ng education, and let's talk about the formal education first. So if we're talking about formal education, it usually takes place in a classroom setting and provided by trained teaching and non-teaching staff. Okay? So kaya siya tinawag na formal because merong sarili talagang setting, no? So say for example sa before yung pandemya, we have this classroom setting na nandun talaga tayo sa face to face, no? Na merong apat na sulok ng classroom, merong mga upuan, no? Tapos nakaupo kayo mga estudyante, ang guro ay nagtuturo sa harap, no? And definitely that is a classroom setting. No, ngayong panahon ng pandemya, definitely ang classroom setting ay kagaya nito na virtual na lahat, no. You would really want na imbibe, no, that you will really want to imbibe that feeling na nasa classroom kayo despite of having that virtual reality, no. So and also formal education takes place if that is being provided by a trained teaching or non-teaching staff. Of course, sino ba naman ang gustong pumasok, no, sa isang formal education nang hindi naman talaga na trained at hindi talaga nila alam kung ano yung tinuturo nila? Definitely, we would really want to have that trained personnel. Okay, so elementary education is the first part, of course, as we know, of the educational system. It includes the first 6 years of compulsory education that is from grade 1 to grade 6. No? And take note, class, sinabi nga na compulsory, ibig sabihin kahit sa batas natin, kailangan mapag-aral talaga ang lahat ng mga lahat ng mga Pilipino, no? That's from grade 1 to grade 6, no? That is your elementary education. So secondary education is the continuing basic education. Okay, so definitely, no, they are from the that is your transition from your elementary years, of course, to your high school years. So in ngayon, no, nakito 12, this secondary education is already divided into two. No, we have the 4 years of junior high school, that's from grade 7 up until grade 10. And of course, we have the 2 years of senior high school na meron kayo ngayon, of course, no, kayo mga grade 12 and of course yung grade 11 nga. So that would be your secondary education. And after nyo gumraduate, no, hopefully graduate, no, so we have the tertiary education na pwede nyo i-avail, no. So it is being offered by private and public colleges and universities, and most higher education institutions, they offer 4-year degree programs, of course, with commonly 2 semesters per year. But take note there are also institutions wherein they are offering tri-semester, no? So trimester, no? Say for example, this a Gardner, no, we have trimester, no? Mas maikli yung time pero mas mabilis na of course ma-graduate. And meron din naman mga institutions, no, na nag-offer of course ng quart term or 4 naman na sem sa isang buong taon. So habang umiikli yung panahon na na ginugo sa pag-aaral, of course mas napapabilis yung pag-graduate supposedly, no, kung talagang masusunod yon at hindi kayo babagsak. So that will be your tertiary education. So we also have what we call as the vocational education. Okay? So this is being offered by accredited institutions, kagaya halimbawa ng TESDAN, na kung saan nagbibigay sila ng ng vocational education. The programs being offered vary in duration from a weeks, of course, and this can also last for for 2 years. And take note, class, since this is a vocational education, hindi ito kagaya ng nasa formal education na humahaba ng up until 4 years, no? So again, this is for about 2 weeks to 2 years. We also have what we call as a special education. No? So if we're talking about special education, this refers to the education of persons who are physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, or culturally different from so-called ordinary. No? So ordinary individuals, such that they require modification of school practices to develop their potential. Because as we all know, no, yung mga kapatid natin, no, yung mga kababayan natin na gifted, no, definitely they would really need some some special attentions and special conditions so that they will be able to learn, no, kasi yung mga halimbawa yung mga ordinaryong tao, no, halimbawa tayo na hindi tayo nagifan ng say for example ng disabilities, no, definitely hindi natin kailangan ng mas special conditions. Pero itong mga taong ito, no, na kung saan nangangailangan talaga sila ng special conditions, they would really want to have to have that support. Kasi of course, class, no, kung hindi sila mabibigyan ng proper support tapos i-immerse mo lang sila no sa mga ordinaryo na wala namang disabilities, they would actually find it hard, no, or difficult for them to makipagsabayan sa kanila, no? So for example, kung physically challenged yung tao, definitely, no, kaya niya ba makipagsabayan, say for example sa PE? No, I don't think so. Kailangan talaga ng intervention coming from the institution so that they will be able to to cope up with what is being expected from them, no? Or say for example, we have this mentally challenged student, no? Sa tingin niyo ba they can immerse right away sa mga sa ordinaryo na wala naman talaga silang mental disability? No, I don't think so. No, kasi syempre, they would actually require, no, they would really be needing that support para of course, no, they can still pursue their studies, no? Meron din tayong mga emotionally challenged, no, na kung saan medyo mahina yung kanilang kalooban. Ayaw nila halimbawa na napapahiya, no? Halimbawa ayaw nila na nag-iisa sila or mas gusto nila na nag-iisa rin naman sila on the other hand. So definitely these persons would actually require and ask for the support. And one of the intervention that is being given to them is yung special education or the SPED, na kung saan mabibigyan talaga sila ng tutok, no, or mabibigyan din sila ng support na kinakailangan nila depending on their needs. Because with special education, this would actually requires modification of course ng school practices. Hindi to kagaya ng ordinaryong school, no, na halimbawa sa atin sa klase natin na hindi tayo nagbibigay ng special support. Okay? So that would be your special education. We also have what we call as the informal education. So if we're talking about informal education, this is a lifelong process of learning by which every person acquires and accumulates knowledge, skills, and attitude from daily experiences at home, at work, at play, and from the life itself. Kaya nga siya tinawag na informal education. It's simply because hindi nyo kailangan ma-contain sa 4 na sulok ng classroom, or say for example dito sa Zoom or sa Google Meet, no? Informal education kasi sabi nga natin an education is actually a lifelong process, no? So talagang matututo ka based on your experience. See, for example, ikaw halimbawa ay nagtrabaho, ikaw halimbawa ay nakipagkapwa-tao, ikaw halimbawa ay nakipagkaibigan, nakipagrelasyon. So definitely, no, this would be the process in which you are acquiring that knowledge, no? So you are basing not from the transmittal of the knowledge, values, or attitudes dun sa instructor, but you are already gaining it from yourself. Okay, so that would be your informal education. So now you might ask me, sir, what are the functions of education in the society? So I've given you there, okay, some of the functions that you might that that are actually relevant to education. So functions, definitely it gives training in specific skills or the basic general education literacy. Of course, it will prepare individuals not only for job but also for business. No, it will also no, preserve culture from generation to generation. It will encourage democratic participation through verbal skills, develop the person's ability to think logically. It would also enrich life by enabling the students, kagaya ninyo, to expand your intellectual and aesthetic horizons. It will also improve your personal adjustment through your personal counseling. It will also improve the health of course kay mga kay mga kabataan. It will also produce nationalistic citizens, no, and it will also build personal character. So the two most important goals of education is first, yung tinatawag natin na they would want to have productive citizenry. And this is an idea that a citizen can create opportunities to become productive, because if the citizens are productive, definitely your country would also be productive, and it will gain all of the all of the benefits of it, no? So tataas ang ekonomiya, tataas yung way of living natin, and definitely tayo rin ang makikinabang dito. We also have the second important goal, the self-actualization, and this would refer to a desire for self-fulfillment. Sino ba naman yung ayaw ma-fulfill yung kanyang sarili, no? Ayaw niya, syempre lahat tayo gusto natin na ma-fulfill natin yung mga ninanais natin para sa ating mga sarili. So those are the two most important goals of education. And that's actually it for our discussion about the education, social, and political stratification topic. Okay, so let me also grab this opportunity, everyone, to thank you for attending our session, and I hope to see you on the succeeding one. So thank you, everyone, and I hope that you'll have a great week ahead of you.